I got my first squid. I got my first squid. Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. What do I do with it? He's got it. He's got it. So you guys probably know I've taken up fishing, right? So I've never really fished in my life before. This is only my third time to go fishing, but tonight I'm going with the guys to try and catch some squid. So I'm on my way to go get a Jackaway 2.2 jig. I've got some jigs that I bought. I've obviously been finding my way. I've also built this interesting box, right? That's got a light, it's got a lot of things I'm going to show you. It's even got a Bluetooth speaker so we can listen to music while we fish. But I'm very excited. I'm quite keen to get into it, especially the fact that I'm catching for the family, I'm catching food, and it's also just a thing to break away from work. So on my way to Kalk Bay Harbour now, driving the cruiser. We're going to be making coffee, we're going to have a jaw out on the water. I think it's going to be it's going to be different, something I'm not used to, but also I think it gives a bit of comfort. And so far the last 2 days that I've been at the jetty, I was there on Sunday and I was there on Monday, and today is Tuesday. It's a bit addictive, it is. I've met so much interesting people, helpful people, people giving me tips, people giving me hooks, people giving me bait, people talking to me, because I bought bait, but obviously I'm beginning stages. I had Chokka bait when I should have had sardine bait, and I had wrong hooks and floaties and stuff. So it's been very interesting. So I'm very excited for today, because if I catch squid, I even bought myself a permit. I went on efishing.co.za, whatever, and I have a permit, so I am officially a fisherman. So next week I'm going to enter competitions. That's what's happening. I'm going to Stray Spy, probably going to enter Western Province, South African colour, something like that. So stay tuned. Got the cameras, so it's just probably going to be fun. So we just had Braze and Musenberg with me, just coming to come grab a jig that everybody's saying is gonna catch some squid. So I got a Jackaway 2.2 pink jig, because that's what Chad says is the best one. The man is also here. We got Robin and Ryan in moral support tonight for some squid fish. Listen here, you saw, if I catch anything, I'm not giving you anything. This is going on to my family. I'm a subsistence fisherman. I fish to feed my family. There's a massive seal over here. I don't know if you guys can see. Check out this thing. This thing is massive. It's like a Rottweiler on the dock, whatever. It's a lekker evening though. It's a bit windy. As you can see, Ryan's got his Uggs on. Check it out. Fashionable. Australian. Michael said he's coming. We only have real that slow walk. That I'm a O. But I'm not going to show that I'm a O. I'm just going to... Is this Steven Seagal coming on here? Or is it a seagull? We must know that walk. Paper or plastic. Good evening. Yeah, you must. Hey, yay! It's my guard dog. Just skrik me binne in now for that thing. Guys, I'm catching for Easter. You must put your orders in now. Anybody want yellowtail? I'm waiting for yellowtail now. No, it's coming. This house don't believe me that I'm catching. What are you going to do with the Chokka? What you catch? I'm going to make it. I'm going to teach you guys something. All you have to do is go to the bait shop and buy frozen squid, Chokka. And you keep it in your fridge in your van. And you come home, if you don't catch, you just defrost it quick, and then you tell your wife you caught, and then they'll let you go all the time. All the time. Food lovers, selfish. Food lovers also. Nice to meet you, man. Alright, you guys ready for tonight? Tonight's gonna be action. Michael is here, everybody's here. But now, where must I stand here?
Come follow me, I'm gonna show you the spot now.
Okay.
Over here, we're gonna get started.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you then. Okay. Listen, I must follow Chad to the spot. Okay? To the spot. The mental notes, just stealing with the eye.
Steal with the eye.
Stealing your bag,
Steal my bag, steal my jigs.
Massive privilege.
Okay, this is an honor and a privilege. Just do what you say. Not every day you get two. Look at this. It's even got numbers, cell phone numbers on it.
Did you get this one, Gershwin?
Catalog.
Did you go get this one?
Yes, I
Please
did.
tell me about it.
I did. It's in my arsenal for this evening. Chad, Michael's catching with your stuff.
Yeah.
So guys, this is a retriever.
So it's gonna slide down the line. So normally, sometimes we do rig up with 2 jigs, man. So what you want
This is your
is for the first loop to go through the first jig.
Okay, so
You
to
know?
get the second jig.
Yeah, and to get the second jig, so I can pull
Pull
it
him
close,
loose.
you know.
So if it sits fast. So that's like a that's in case of emergency kind of a
Case
thing.
of
So you don't lose your stuff.
Yeah, call it. Yeah, this is a killer. This thing. So this is called a Latoya pink slow dropper. So we put this split sinkers on here so it can drop quicker because the wind is blowing to that. And as you can see, Gershwin, we put it straight to the line. We don't put any other akkuchis and sinkers and swivels and stuff, because what that does is it changes the natural action of the...
So I've seen this where they put a weight to help it go down at an angle.
Only in a wind.
So that it mimics it going down at an angle.
No. The jig can do its own thing. The only reason for the weight is because it's windy today. That's the only reason for the weight.
Okay, I'm gonna go fetch my setup, eh?
Oh, take your nail bar, you can't.
Yeah? Lag? Lag?
No, that's just.
Lag?
Put the nail bar light on, that's your arm.
You think I'm talking cut?
So this.
Nah. Nah. I just love at my nail box.
Let me put some of mine too.
Everybody love at my nail box.
No, that's super fucked idea.
But look at this. Look at this glowing. Look at that glowing. Tonight it's on. The Donkey Kong. Hey, look at this thing glow, my bro. So now can I cast? Where must I cast?
You set your line, you close your barrel on. This is you call your barrel on.
Yeah, I know. It was open because I was reeling in.
Now you leave it. That's how much line you must have when you cast.
Like that.
Yeah.
And now?
Now you.
Just cast. How far?
As far as you want to. That's fine. So luckily the wind is behind us. But now you're over 2 people's lines there now, no?
Yeah.
Well, you're over Mike's line.
Yeah.
So you must just now watch that. You mustn't reel in before Mike must reel in first, otherwise you guys are gonna tangle.
I got my first squid! I got my first squid! Yes, I got it! I got it! I got it! What do I do with it? You see this? Where's my phone? Like why not you start? Shine you. Wait. This is my first squid. First squid. And we are eating squid for a week now at my house. What does I do? Nah, Mike, take it. Now, what must I do with it? Yeah,
Slowly. Keep it down if you don't want to. Let it drop with you. Just let it drop and you bring it over to the light here.
I got one.
Sure.
What the fuck is this?
Bring.
You, Michael?
Put your
I have. Open my box here.
Yes, sir. Come here, bro. Yes, sir. Put it in quickly. Put it in.
Start.
Come. Again. Hold time. Don't tell me.
Yeah, you must just
Don't make that.
This is how we do it here at Kalk Bay Harbour. We catch squid.
All about the gram.
It's all about the grass.
All about the gram.
No man, I feel bad eating this thing. It's too small, man. No man, that's too small. I'm sorry.
No legal size with the phone.
No, but I don't want to take the babies. The big ones must grow. They must grow to big ones. They only live 200 days, you know that. Yes, sir. There we go. One for the kids, the poor children.
For the put your back here behind your light. Yes. You don't have to get up every time and don't leave your phone there.
These chairs are catching doubles here tonight. Afshow, Muslim. Afshow. We must not all look like we're stupid here.
The shoe fits, man. It's not my fault.
Check out this man, check out this man, check out this man, check out this man. Kijk je zo de oude af, jong. Wait, jee. Kijk je zo de oude af, jong. Maar big time. One time. Chokka in your mouth. For the time to spare today, so I'm coming to Big Catch to see what they got here. This is a bit addictive, I'm not gonna lie. What's the main thing about jigs?
The main thing about jigs is the way it falls. If the jig falls wrong in the water, you're not going to connect on the chokka, because the way a chokka goes to the water is like that. If your jig is falling straight down, chokka connects to the side of your jig. So if your jig falls properly through the water and he grabs, he's going nowhere. That's how you have a little bit more success.
So you must basically be like a dead fish, like going down with. Okay.
So a quick hack is, if you put your jigs on and you're standing, for example, in Kalk Bay or Long Beach or off of the boat, whatever, just chuck it in front of you and watch how it falls through the water. If it falls nicely through the water, you know you got a good little setup to throw it in. If you're throwing two jigs, make sure they both fall, right together. They're a good combination together. If you don't, it's a different story.
So it's all about the fall rate, basically.
It's more so about the fall. So
then you get like 1.8s and 1.5s. What's that?
1.5s, 1.8s all refers to the size of the jigs. So for example, this is a 1.5, this is a 1.8. If you look at the sizes of it, you'll see the 1.5 is slightly shorter, slightly smaller. So the 1.5 is one of the smaller ones, and then the 1.8s you get 2s, you get 2.2s, 2.5s.
So what I did was last night was I took one of these, right, like a 1.8, and then 30 centimeters, and I put a small little weight just to bring the nose down of it.
Something like one of these.
Yeah, like this basically.
Perfect. So normally if you want to rig a weight onto it, that's the way to do it, like 30 centimeters away, just so it doesn't affect the way it falls.
That time something is there, like there's a lot of talk about this whole, like with the yakashimis, whatever. Yamashita and the TTs and all. Do you really feel that it makes a difference?
I do feel it does make a difference, honestly speaking. I'll tell you exactly why. Some of the other brands don't do research and development like Yamashita does. And Yamashita, if you throw this into the water, you'll see the way it falls. Whereas with a jig that's, a no-name brand,
like
or something else,
jig
whatever,
or something,
you'll see, if you do some tests in the water, you'll see that jig just either drops with the bobs at the back just straight down, or it drops just head first through the water. Some of them still work. Some of them
the thing I think, the biggest thing with guys right now is like obviously it gets expensive. If you buy one of these, you're doing what, like 250 or something.
That one's 199.
So it's 200 then, So you're looking at probably now like 1,000, and if you lose 4 on a night. And I've heard of guys. My one friend he said he lost 4 on a night.
Yeah, it's very possible to lose 4 in a night. Look, there's also retrievers, so if you make your own retriever, then
I saw one of the guys call out had a retriever that he never had to use it, but he had it that he slides on the line, it goes past the one if you got 2.
Yes.
And then it basically
connects to the bottom one and you're able to pull it out. If you look at some of the jigs, like for example the Nauri, so this is a Yamashita basic shallow Nauri, so the color of the box will dictate how it falls through the water. So you'll see 1.5 BS. Some jigs you'll see is 1.5B, some jigs will be 1.5S, some will be 1.5D. That all tells you the way it falls. So if you look closely, that's 7 seconds per meter. So this drops very slowly through the water. I can understand the Chinese, but I can understand 7 and I can understand per meter. So that drops 7 seconds per meter. That's just another thing to maybe look at.
Okay, so you guys specialize in Yamashita.
Yamashitas, the Williamson Killers, that's the new range that just came out.
So this is also just as good?
They work very, very well. I've used them a few times.
And they're quite affordable.
They are quite affordable.
It's like 79 rand.
Yeah, they are quite a good brand. So Williamson is basically a well-known brand in the fishing community when it comes more so to offshore fishing. But now they've gotten into squid jigs, and they had a previous range on the market here by us, which sold out and worked very well for about the same price, 70 bucks. 70.
So now 1.5 is the optimal one to get, like for Kalk Bay and that, now for example.
For Kalk Bay, you work between a 1.8 and a 2.2 generally.
So I got a 2.2. I bought a 2.2 last night, like a pink one.
Perfect.
So like this is now 1.8. So this would work. So these all glow.
Most of them do glow. So all of these glow. A lot of these glow. I think some of them will glow just in front and at the back. And then obviously everybody's favorite is the 490 glow, the softies. That's everybody's favorite.
So what's so special about this?
It's a soft jig squeezy. It's a silicone jig. It glows at 400. I don't know. There's some
lumen.
Yeah, 490.
Yeah.
490 hertz. I don't know if that's hertz, whatever it is. Some lighting thing, and it glows blue in the water. So you'll see there's a variety of different colors, but only a few of them have the 490 glow stickers on.
Oh,
The 490.
so I think I'm gonna take one of these.
You will not go wrong.
Because the reason why is I've obviously got my nail UV light.
Yes.
That I think is gonna make this glow like a moose. So,
Yes.
so like so like besides this, now I've bought everything that I need to buy.
100%.
I've got I think more than my wife's gonna watch this video, but I've bought more than what I needed to really buy.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to be kitted, man. You know, it's like with anything, it's like my overlanding and my 4x4ing. I don't even want to be in a situation where I'm in the middle of the desert and I don't have the right spade or the right rope to recover.
Yes.
So it's exactly the same principle I'm doing with this. I'm buying.
The same.
I started on Friday. It's not even a week. No, but I just want to buy everything that I have so that when I'm sitting there, like last night, I had a choice of lures, I had weights, I had things. I didn't have to ask people for anything. I got the knives, the cutting boards.
100%.
So you kind of like, so that also means like if I want to go on my own without anybody, I'm also like capable of doing it.
Yes.
So now I'm thinking of like buying me another rod eventually and then just leaving it in like
in the van.
See, I drive my caddy most of the time, so I could have one laying in there.
100%.
And I work Atlantic Seaboard. But I mean, so like in Cape Town, the places to catch Chokka would be like what? Kalk Bay, Simonstown.
Kalk Bay Beach, Simonstown Harbour, Simonstown Long Beach. And then if some guys really want to mission out, Hermanus Harbour works really well. Yeah.
And then nothing in the Atlantic Seaboard, nothing camp space either. Water's too cold.
Yeah, water's too cold. The minute you start coming around from the point, the water starts getting too cold. You will get squid, but it will be extremely deeper.
Okay. So look, obviously the squid thing, I'm obviously gonna try and fish. That's the other
That's
thing.
there's where it goes down.
Yeah. Look, it's expensive, but it's not crazy expensive. It's not like you're going to and you keep the things, man. You know, like the hooks. I look at the hooks are cheap. The weights are cheap.
Your initial layout is always going to be a little bit more because you have to buy a rod, a reel, your line. Those three things together is always what.
But when you once you got that, you're just topping up basically. That's it.
Exactly.
Like 39 and for hooks and like this and that. It's not crazy expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm trying to just also get it into a point where like I've got everything like packed easily, man. That I don't have to have like 5 boxes.
Yeah,
so I've got like a trolley. Yeah, just so that I can go out with the kids and go easily. Yeah. So we got Christian his first rod and reel, 7 foot. So cheapy. It was like, let's check the price out. The combo that we're looking at here was 349 rand for this little combo for him. It's a 7 foot. So yeah, let's see. I want my boy to fish. Okay, we're gonna change jigs now. Because Chad don't believe in other jigs, but I don't want to go with just one jig for the night. I also got a jig here that I bought that I believe can make a difference. So let's see. Hi, my boy, how are you? You come from Zayan? Putting on some split sinkers so that we can drop this jig a bit further down. So, guys, say about 30 centimeters up. Right, just gonna use the gyros quickly. Got Connor also fishing. Connor, you alright there? Yes, sis, I was just learning tonight. We're all learning. Everything's new. Come on, Connor, come on, Connor, come on. Yep. Yes, you had it, you got it, he's got it, he's got it. He's got it, he's got it. Check it, Connor. Sissa! Bring it out over the wall, bring it over the wall, bring it over the wall. Ah, well done, my boy. Sissa! Now come, I'm going to show you how to do this quickly because they taught me also. Wait, let me just reel in. Just keep it there because it will, you keep it off the wall, then apparently then it goes. So now, it's very simple, but it sprays ink. So you open the box and you take your jig, turn upside down. Well done, sister! Take care. Take care, Chad. Yeah, I'm going to. Yo, how did I catch? Look here, look here, look here. I catch on the hand, my bro. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. It looked like this stuff is laying at the bottom, guys.
That's why I said the line is a bit too thick, man. It does it because the line is too thick.
So I've got the line, the one I took off here.
Huh?
So I just put that back. I'll take it home and dispose of it. Yeah.
A quicker solution, man.
Nee, nee, maar is wat. Ik hou niet van littering en hij maakt goed in.
The pinky.
Ja. Yeah, he's climbing up here. Yeah, we can go on the cover.
Something biting. Use your head, man.
Young man, come here.
That's it. It's biting me. Just turn the jig upside down and then you just shake it. Completely upside down, yeah.
Wrap himself around.
Wat is lang is hij? Huh? Wat is lang is het? Wat is lang is het? No man, don't kill it.
No, don't need to kill it, just cut the hook off if you go.
Yeah?
Cut the hook off.
Huh?
He's gonna cut the hook off.
Yeah, cut the hook off, don't kill it. Don't kill it. What snake will this be?
What, I don't know, but you don't
More like
it.
an eel to me.
Mm.
Like, it's not a snake, it's an eel.
Let me see. Keep still. Keep still, keep still. No, it's a eel. It's got the wings on it.
Yeah, it's got wings, it's an eel.
Isn't this that sea snakes that they were saying we must be careful of?
It's a sea snake. It's an eel.
Oops. Well done. For Easter. Yeah, shame, cut it off, man.
Yeah.
Was I cut it off for you?
You have a knife on you?
I have a scissor thing here. Stick the kairos out quickly.
Just me hang it just over the...
Yeah, hang it over the water to make cut him out. Hang him a bit lower. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna cut just here, no?
Safe. Shukran, my brother.
Yeah, pleasure, man. Same, man. Thank you for not killing it, man. People are so stupid, they kill everything, snakes and... Lisa must take here now. Brought me a gift, a key holder. It looks like the off the beaten track logo. Check it. No. No, I got somebody too. I'm gonna put it in Yota. I'm gonna put it in Yota thing in there. No. Why are you not fishing
Put
with
my
us?
lights off because the law enforcement
Wait,
is
why are
always there.
you not fishing with us?
What do you mean?
Why
my
not
rods
fishing?
is at home.
I go fish your rods. You're gonna
I'm
wait
drinking
for you.
vanilla
Ja, maar dan
latte.
gaan we koffie hier, jong. Jo. Check it.
Oh, you caught the bigger one.
Sisa.
You caught the bigger
No, I'm just asking, yeah. Yeah, I'm not scared they're gonna bite me. I was scared that one almost took my finger. I was like, yeah.
Huh?
And one there was an aggressive squid. I think this one got rabies or something. Because you know the seals got rabies. So this one was a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Think I'm joking. Mario, you're reading the voice. You saw what?
I saw a clip of a chokka with like a tin, my brother.
You see?
On a boat, yeah.
Now you see, now you make cut.
But that chokka's this size.
Yeah, but what if I lose
Why
that?
for the chokka? Big ones. No, it was a moose chokka.
Isn't that it?
Huh?
I'm talking about,
He's talking, we know what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about the pipe.
Hey, is it?
Hi. Evening.
Oops, sorry.
How's it going?
Slow.
Yeah, this is so early also.
Yeah, it's got like 10 or 12 or something. It's like a lot. But they say you lose your jigs here, no?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm bang for, man. My jig now. I'm going with Japanese style looking one. See, it's like black. So it's dark, but it glows in between the lines. So this is Uncle Nash. Uncle Nash mud with jigs.
I want to create a sport, not a murder.
Check at this.
This whole fucking sport I created.
Check it, if you guys, you don't worry about eating of fertility god, man. If you want to make money, you eat Uncle Nash, you watch this Jeep.
No.
Yeah, this is mine, this is a mad setup.
So this is the top stuff. This type of jigs, the size 2s.
Yeah.
Then the Toto is a must to have.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a must.
What's so special about that jig? Give us some insight.
Chokka jigs have a drop right in the water.
Yeah.
Alright? So, my light not on. Okay,
No,
put
it's
my
not.
light on.
Yeah.
Put your light off. Oh, you got a camera?
Yeah, I'm
For
just
what?
recording you because I make YouTube and
Oh,
DSTV
okay.
videos and all that.
Okay. So okay, let's go to the Toto. Now the Toto is a fish shape.
Yeah.
Alright, in comparison to the others, it's a prawn shape. Now the prawn shape jig will tend to drop 45 degrees. So when you make the lure, when you're trolling in, it will go up, it will go down.
Okay, so the curved one is emulating a prawn.
Correct.
Oh, now I
This
never
will-
knew that.
Yeah, this will be like a fish. So they will swim horizontal. And that, what the squid sees is silhouette. Silhouette.
Yeah, they see the silhouette in the darkness.
Yeah, they don't see color.
So that's why you make it glow, so they see the silhouette around the glow.
Yes, if it's in the dark water. But if you're in the light already, then you glow in it, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Because the darker the jig, the more visible it is.
So I bought a dark jig, funny enough. There was a black jig that I bought, it's black with lines in it. And the one guy said to me, if you're going to fish in the daytime, that's the jig to use because it's a black silhouette.
Yeah, but when you work in here also with this bright light, then the black jig will also work. Like a black Yamashita, a navy blue jig. And then what happens also, very important, is that the light will bounce off differently of different colors. If it was sunset, then pink light, orange light, yellow light will absorb into this color. But the blue light and the natural other light will bounce off the other light. So one ray will absorb, other one will bounce. So what the squid identifies, he identifies different light reflections.
Okay.
And then he sees there is something moving.
Okay, so that's the trick to it. So how long are you doing this now?
It's just a hobby, man. It's not like a big thing.
Okay, and you're the guy, the come-to guy on Kalk Bay Harbour. If we need a jig, so if I lose now 4 jigs here now, I can just come to you and it's
If I'm around, I might have some with me. As simple as that.
yeah.
But if you're going back, I introduced the Yamashita to the country. I introduced the jigs to the customers. I have created a sport of chokka fishing over the years. Like your shopkeepers, they were all my customers. I supply them, right? And with time, they get smart and then they try to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But that doesn't beat what I provide, a service.
So you got some nice jigs
And the
here.
knowledge. I got the best. Nothing beats me.
So what's your top seller here? If we look at-
There's no top seller.
Or what's in
no-
your okay, so I'll put it this way. Let's put it this way.
There's
Your
no top-
personal years.
No, there's nothing like that. Because squid fishing is a collection of jigs that you will use. For example, different drop rates. That's rule 1. Then number 2, different variables with the condition of the ocean. So one day in the water's rough, you need a faster drop rate. One day the squid is the squid is feeding top water, you need a slow dropper. One day you need a jig that squid is fishing at the bottom, you need a heavier jig. So that counts more than color. So most people will have a variety of jigs, but the most important part is the selection and the usage of it. For example, if we take a prawn jig with a 5.5 drop rate, which is on the box. 6.5 gram jig in terms of weight. If you cast it out and you wait 30 seconds, it will drop a certain distance.
Yeah, because it's meters per second basically.
Yeah, and then when you bring it in, it will come up maybe a meter and a half. It will drop again. So that type of movement that you're doing, you must muscle memory it. Because during that process, the squid will take a bite.
Because you're not creating the illusion of a wounded fish.
Could be like that, not wounded fish necessarily, a fish, right? But then what's important, the squid will bite in various columns. But if you need to memorize, memory must work, that you remember when you're about in that distance, depth wise, the squid took.
So that's the height that they're at now, the depth.
The depth, yeah. And that's when you start catching. Where the other guy must still work it out. Or if you don't know what you're doing, you're just going by luck, then you're going to keep on throwing in. Sometimes your jig is too low, you get stuck. Sometimes the jig is too high and you're not connected. So that's basically what it is.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around to, I'm going to try my new jig that I bought. I bought a 490 glow Yamashita blue.
Yeah.
It's a silicone jig. It's not a hard jig.
It will be a gummy then.
Yeah, it's a gummy. But do you take card or you cash only, or how does it work?
Now we got a card machine.
Okay, so now we know.
Yeah, so this is a rainbow.
Yeah.
Now in these jigs, can you, if you put your light off quickly for a second, and I put my light off, your light off.
Wait, there's so much settings on this light. It's not just the off.
Okay. You see the jig is glowing blue. Alright? Now that blue is called 490 glow. Now 490 glow is technically the only color that squid can see. So when they look at any jig in the water, they can only see that specific silhouette color. So therefore the 490 glow jigs outcatches everything.
So I'm going to try my 490 tonight and see what happens. I'm not going to stay along. My wife doesn't even know I'm here.
Oh. Doesn't matter. I mean, you stay as long as you like what you do.
Yeah, this is
develop a love for the sport. You know?
And it gets you away and it gets you to relax and yeah. So I see you got tackle available also on the vehicle. Check it, Chad, I was telling Uncle Naz now, we mustn't worry with planning of fidelity guard ice. We must slot this Jeep. You see how much jigs is in the back of this Jeep? High value talkers here. You must come with security here. That's nice. It's a nice setup. Look, it's something that I like trying things with. So I'm gonna figure it out. gonna call it a night. I'm gonna pack up my rig, and then I'm gonna.
Nobody calling right now. Let
Sorry,
me know if you'd like to make a call.
no, sorry, no. I'm talking to the people. And then I'm gonna go home to my loving wife and my children. And probably shut up.
I will not then.
They probably all standing by the front door now. Excited.
Okay.
Bag, box, full. Not full, okay, but it could be full. Maybe next time. But the good thing is I had fun. I got to do something new, and I'm gonna get to feed my family. I don't think this is enough to feed them though, because they really eat a lot. So let's just wipe it. So one thing I picked up with the fishermen is what they can really work on is not leave their dirt laying around, because that's mosa. They want to fish out of the ocean, but they want to leave plastic and styrofoam laying around. So all the brothers are going to wash their shoes must at least be a less mosa. You probably not some mosa at home, but you mosa here. So you know Murphy's Law, now that I'm leaving, now that they're catching stuff over there, now that I'm leaving, but I'm gonna have to go home. I've got a meeting tomorrow morning. But again guys, clean up after yourselves. Come on. You know, when we camp and when we travel, we always have this thing where we say leave the place cleaner than you found it. Now this is even worse, right? Because you're right by the waterside. So if you throw a packet on the floor, it's in a few seconds that it's in the ocean. It's not going to blow down a highway or below through a forest to get somewhere. It's actually going to blow literally in it. So come on guys, be responsible. There's a lot of you want to fish forever, you want your kids to fish. So look after the ocean. It's a simple thing. You're saying that there's no dirt bins here, because I heard that's an excuse. Carry a plastic bag with you, carry an empty container, carry a box, something. Put it in your car, put it in your back of your bucky, in your pocket, whatever, but don't leave it. That's the one most important thing. I'm just not in here now. It's just a nice patch. In the packet, clean the cooler box, and put it in the freezer. And I'm gonna make some chokka tomorrow. And that's the moment of truth. We're gonna make this chokka. Bag full of chokka here. We're gonna cut it and dice it and fry it. I can't make food, but I'm gonna learn to make food tonight. So today I'm gonna feed my family. So first and foremost, we're gonna cut this, clean this chokka. So let's have a look at my catch. Yes, this is not every day you see a catch. I'm just joking. Just got a little drink there. So when I was very young, I used to clean chokka. It's been a lot of years since I've cleaned chokka. So what I know is I can cut about there. Also over here, you can just basically, oh, it's been a while, no? Since I've done this. You can, ooh, it's so slippery. You can, Anyway, you see you've got the spine thing over here. I remember that you get all this thing coming out here, man. You, the spine thing that you must pull out. There we go. There we go, all the germs out. Now the next step, let's close the water there. The next step is to get the fins off, because then you get the membrane off. You see this membrane that's on here? The membrane, you actually just pull the fins off if I remember correctly. And the membrane is attached to it. I actually think I need a bowl here to keep it nice and clean. Full of ink. So the guys talk about just pulling this off. Never pulled it off, man, but let's see. Let's see. Not coming off like that. Anyway, there's a foam on here that you must take off. Why is this stuff so streaky to work with? No guys, I don't make food, man. Here we go. Here's the foam. There we go. Getting it liquor off. So a lot of people eat it water form. They fry it water form, but they say it's actually better without the foam. There we go. So I'm actually going to cut these wings off. And then we're going to wash this tube out in the tap just to get all the little grime and dirt out. That's it, one clean. I think I'm going to get another bowl quickly. Right, there we go, we got one clean. So let's see, we're going to check out this pipe out, man. Look at this big one, eh? How lekker big is this big one? He's lekker big. So this you can actually fry, guys. This you can actually fry. This is basically just little tentacles. But check this pipe out, man. Check him out. So we cut off just about in front of the eyes, right? So you miss the beak. You can actually feel the cartilage of the beak there. So we go there. Let's say. So we got some lekker tentacles to pull out there. Now the next step is you basically just pull the body, the inside out. Yeah, it's quite a grip, no? So hard. And then you must get the spine out, which is this little piece of cartilage. I'm just gonna do this one, show you this one, and then we're gonna jump into the frying. But I want to get this cartilage out. You need to. This is a big one. This is the biggest one of the night. Hang on. Let's say. You see, it's like a plastic foam. It's actually bone. Mad. Yeah. Two more. First thing I'm going to prepare is 2 eggs. Here we go. And about a cup of butter. So we're going to be a bit generous here now. So we'll do it in both. We'll do some salt. I feel about a half a teaspoon should work. Remember, this is all from YouTube, eh? I watched this on YouTube. A bit of smoke. Let's whip this up. Just so we go. 2 eggs and milk, and why I say overkill is because I added salt and pepper already. So now here comes the flour. So let's just throw some flour in. And that's about enough, right? I got stuck to wipe my hands with the dry ingredients, which I did. So we got 1 bowl, 2 bowls. So the sequence that we go here is we go from flour to egg, and then to breadcrumb, and then to pan. That's it. That or it. So we'll throw some breadcrumbs in here. There we go. Need to do a little bit more. Okay. Now here's where the salt and pepper comes. Don't be shy. Half a teaspoon. You just keep on. Right, liquor there. Now we're gonna just got some more through here. Salt also. And then we're going to stir this lekker. I think we can get a bit more pepper in there. And a bit more salt. Right. So the one main step right now is to cut our chokka into tubes. Look at the size of that baby. So we're gonna go with about a 1 centimeter tube. Alright. Put this ball here. Just keep on cutting. I'm gonna cut these wings off. See, licker. So yeah, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, all the way. So now we're gonna start with dip it in the flour. I'm sorry about my bird. Dip it in the flour. Go from to the egg, yes, and then go into the breadcrumbs. Just guys, please just wipe your drool off. We're gonna go through them. If I don't get this right, guys, I'm just gonna have to go fishing again and get more calamari. That's just how it works. It's the rule of calamari, okay? What's up? In proper fisherman style. I'm throwing my calamari, chokka on bread. And with mayonnaise will taste lekker. I think it's gonna taste nice. I'm excited.